Hi guys, let's continue our Afrika Korps campaign. One scenario is remaining. The last one, India. We already crossed the Indus River in this map, so let's see the end briefing. Okay, good. Let's hear the briefing first.
It is an historic moment. You are about to complete the military epic, Generalfeldmarschall. Imagine what it means to invade India. Victory here will enable us to link finally with our friends to the east. And our alliance will then encircle the globe. India's 2.5 million men under arms will be lost to the Allies forever. The British Empire will be reduced to a few miserable mossy islands. Can England even remain in the war after such a catastrophic blow? But let us win the battle before counting the spoils. India is vast, and not all of it must be directly conquered to secure victory, Generalfeldmarschall. Of the objectives that have been marked, a mere 10 must be taken. But to force a final surrender, the main headquarters must also be destroyed. You will thus have considerable latitude in your initial deployment. The overall task will be simplified if you destroy the rail transports that are vital to British hopes of reinforcement. And so the final battle begins. Good luck.
Okay, I mean it's funny over here is the date. It's June 6, 1944, which is actually the D-Day in the Normandy. Yeah, that's the day of in this non-historic campaign. Okay, the day of the Axis invasion of India. Okay, so I see that we have to take some main headquarters. And we will need to destroy rail transports. We'll see about that, okay? Okay, June 6, 1944, British India decisive victory, capture at least 10 objectives and destroy main headquarters. Okay. New equipment, Tiger 2, Hetzer, Focke-Wulf D9, Messerschmitt 163B and Focke-Wulf 190G. That's tactical bomber. Okay. Indus River, right. Recon. Jungle. Here, high mountains and Nepal is over here. Rangoon. Rangoon, this is already over here, Burma, yeah? Where is Mandalay? Bangladesh. I don't see, maybe it's somewhere over here, yeah? Okay, fine. So, do we need to capture all of these? Or, I mean, it said, I think it was set 10 objectives. I think there are more on the map, yeah? I mean, this is really important. I see that we have some paratroopers, Fallschirmjägers over here. We can send them all around to take maybe this one. I mean, of course, we don't know how well this is defended, and we also have 4-star rail artillery, so this is really concerning if we have this as a support. Who knows, you know, what is the level of defense over here. We have the fleet, but I will pull back with the fleet, you know, when this battle starts, and try to assist with our planes. But this recon is a problem. This recon needs to be destroyed. can see 3, yeah, right. Fine. 40 units we have, and we can deploy 40. That's perfect, I would say. We're not going to buy anything. We have 5100 prestige. We will overstrength our units and that's it. But let's count objectives. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is already 11, 12, okay. 13. Maybe I even missed one over here, but I'm not sure, but I think I didn't. So basically, yeah, we don't need to capture these. I mean, if we can make it in 32 turns, fine, but if not, it's fine. We need to find that headquarters. We don't know where it is, yeah. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, probably somewhere around more than 10 over here, so it's fine, right? Okay, good. That's good. Okay, let's first repair our units. I'll begin in a minute. Come back. Alright. Oh, thanks. I think there is a Panzer 4J. Yeah? It's going to cost us 30. I mean, I don't believe we are going to upgrade anything to Tigers. I mean, Tigers are really, I mean, King Tigers, but I mean, we don't have that amount of prestige, so we are not going to do it. But we will keep Panzer 4s. Panzer 4J is actually, it's a decent tank. Panzer 4J. I think that's the best of the Panzer 4 compared with the Firefly. Yeah, Firefly has much better heart attack 22. But actually Panzer 4J has a better ground defense. Okay, still we need to be careful with Panzer 4s, but they can be useful, that's for sure. Italian Panthers. Yeah, so there are not going to be King Tigers in this playthrough, yeah? We can't afford that. And there's also Yak Panther, but I'm not going to pay 600 to get the Yak Panther. Yeah. Actually, I would rather upgrade this to Yak Panther than to upgrade any of our Tigers to King Tiger. But let's see how much prestige we are going to have, okay? That's really important. Okay, let's upgrade our fighters to D9. Okay, a bit less ground defense, but we don't care about it. The problem is, of course, much less fuel, but this is what matters. So we are going to upgrade maybe to D9. I see we can't. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Italian, yeah, we will leave this Centauro. I believe this is still the best. I mean, if we go for the... We are not going to pay 600 for something like this, yeah, so... For 10, 190G, they're decent, okay? They can also be used, you know, to give support when we need to deal with a lot of enemy air units to attack bombers. So useful, but yeah. Not in this playthrough. Okay, I expect we will need to deal with a lot of enemy ships. Okay, so let's overstrength at least to 12 and then we'll see. I would also rather give it more. Let's go to 13. Okay. bombers as well to 13. Our fighters. Can we afford to 12? Okay, something like this. When it comes to the planes, this is good. And now our artilleries. I think we are not going. We will not overstrength our tanks. We won't overstrength our infantry more. How much is it? 65. 44. 70. 65. Overstrength to 11. I mean, this would be definitely useful to have a Puma. Have a Puma. 236 we need to spend, and probably even more for the overstrength. Yeah. We will need that recon, and this recon is actually excellent with defense +3. And then this would mean defense of 13, which is, you know, really good, and also greater initiative. Okay, let's do the upgrade, all right? Puma 12, all right. 2000. Let's give more on artilleries. Okay, 13 for the artilleries. Okay, this one on 12, this one on 13, and Italians on 13. Okay, fine. Planes 13 as well, all right. I mean, anti-air. 1200 left. I mean, we are going to spend everything basically, and we don't need precision anymore. 1000. And okay, let's give one to our tigers. 800. This one and Italians. Okay. And we leave something, you know, over here that we have 600 if we really need to repair something during the battle. These tanks here we are not going to overstrength. I think there is no point here in doing that. 60. I mean, okay, let's do it. 11. Tanks at 11. Probably now we are going to hit the soft cap, I suppose. Okay, fine. How we are going to execute this attack? That's a good question. Okay, so we can cross over here. There's a rail over here. We have one pioneer. We can expect minefields, but I haven't seen minefields for quite a long time, I must admit. Last time I think where it was, Palestine or something like that. Or Syria, I can't remember anymore, but it was somewhere over there. But if there are minefields over here or over here, we will be in a problem. So I would like to cross somewhere over here. Like to cross somewhere over there. But of course, I mean, we don't know, you know, is there something over here, here, so we can be easily blocked if they have units on this river. And attacking in this direction, yeah. Attacking in this direction is going to be difficult. Because of all this swamp fields, yeah. All right. All right, let's think this is the best for the engineer, okay? If there's defense somewhere over here, we will have a recon. It will tell us where is the enemy. So we can go here, 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 or here, okay? With our bridge engineer. So we will find some, I suppose, some free area which we could use to cross this river quickly. Okay, let's say that engineers we will use over here north where the river is. All right, somewhere over here. Yeah, so we'll see what's over there. Our strongest infantry here. Our strongest infantry, okay, fine. We also need recons very close so that we can, we can see what's over there. Okay, over here there's a lot of, let's say, roads, so we will use our Puma over there. Okay. In this area we will use Sahariana, and we also want over here someone. Okay, we can use the cavalry, and in this area Kratz. Okay, fine. Where are the hills? I mean, over here there are some hills, of course, over here, but I mean, this is really irrelevant. Over here, these hills. I mean, over here there are hills, so I suppose in this area our Alpini, they could be useful. All right, so let's have our Alpini. Somewhere over here. Okay. In the north we will use those Bersaglieri, and in the center we will use our MG battalion. Okay, now artilleries. Heavy artillery. They're also going to have one Brumbar over here, one Brumbar here, one Brumbar here. Okay. What's a bit problematic, we are going to split in lot of units, so this could be a problem when it comes to our anti-air protection. Yeah. That's this excellent Italian artillery. We will use it over here on this area. Okay. And this artillery, which is again excellent artillery. I mean, we could probably over here use it to attack this. Okay, we have this artillery. Two artilleries, huh? One more. This one, and in this area we have three, and over here we have two artilleries, and let's have one longer range artillery over there. Flux. One flak over there. One flak in the center. Now let's deploy our tanks. Want these tigers. Very close, yeah. Panther over here, okay. These are also, yeah, anti-tank artilleries, yeah, so. Panzer 4. Let's move over here, okay. Okay, our Air Force. 13, is this enough, or we'll no, I think it's enough, all right. So we need to send, I'm I'm not so sure. Are we going to send our our bombers immediately? Let's deploy our strategics over here. We'll see. I would rather stay. We'll see. Okay, I would rather be careful, you know, with Italian will stay in the rear. Okay, I'm really. I don't have confidence in the capabilities of the Italian fighter. Okay, fine. The last scenario is beginning. All right, what's over here? Good. Fine. This is worse than I expected. Definitely worse than I expected. This worked well. Okay, so basically we can move. Okay, we can move our bridge engineer over here and take Panther can flank from this side. All right. Okay, but how can we destroy this completely? Look, minefield, huh? This was excellent hit by our Italian, and yet this is very well deserved. Okay, fine. Think they can't reach. Moment +1. This is unbelievable. Moment +1, moment +1, moment +1. But actually, I mean, it's good. Okay, so this. In a way, it's basically it's good. You know, it's different. You know, playing. Sometimes you're not playing a campaign and getting this weird combination of heroes. Then it's the campaign feels, you know, completely different. Like, you know, this unit that it can move, you know, look how much it can move without using transportation. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah. Okay, so here, unfortunately, we have a problem. What's the suppression level? 4. I don't know what's over there, so sending out bombers, it could be a problem. Sending a Tiger, it could be even more problematic. We can move over here, and this bunker, unfortunately, there are more bunkers. I mean, we can go like this, we can break this artillery and probably destroy this. Okay, bunker. Well, it didn't work. Didn't work, but if we bring this. Another minefield, huh? Okay, so we can go with Sahariana. Let me check. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, to go like this. Okay, fine. Okay, this recon, I think, yeah, they don't have a flak over here. Okay, now this area. What is this? British infantry, huh? Okay. still didn't use any of these artilleries, yeah. Yeah. Minefield done. Okay, good. Good. We need also to block this. Okay, so probably we will use this, or we can use maybe even better this recon. All right. I think we are going to bypass this minefield, but next turn. All right. Now this. We can go with our Kratschützen and probably destroy this infantry. It's probably the best what you can do. Not the best, yeah. Okay, just a second. We have one more artillery. Cavalry, I mean, we can use, but who can protect this cavalry? Nobody. Do we expect any counterattack over here? I mean, actually, I don't. I think we're pretty much safe over there. Okay. Okay. So these are our initial gains, right? On the first turn. Yeah. Maybe there is a bunker over here or something which we don't know. This tank could be in danger. Yeah, no support from artillery, fortunately, but yeah. I hope it is not spotted. It depends, do they have any recon over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So these units are spotted. Cavalry is spotted. So they will send planes on our cavalry, that's for sure. So we need to protect that. I'm not going to risk our bombers to attack this. Okay, over here. It can see 3, yeah? 1, 2, 3. I don't know really attacking this one so deep if they have some. I mean, this can work, but if we don't destroy this one, we will be spotted. If we destroy, it's fine. Then this infantry, you know, it's spotting range of 2, so our Stuka is not going to be spotted. But if it's spotted and they have a mobile flak, you know, that's problematic. I don't know. Okay, we expect attack of the enemy fleet. Let's move with our bombers over here. Okay. Stuka. I really don't know what to do with these paratroopers. Let's move them over here, back. here. We need to protect definitely our Nashorn. Next turn we are going to cross. Now we can't cross. We can't over here. We need to stay put. Okay. Italians over there. Artillery. That's over here. Tank. Okay. Over here, yeah, we can't. I mean, we can do this. Yeah. I would rather go over here. This tiger. Go like this, okay, and we go like this. So this is fine. Okay, this is fine. Okay, this is good as well. Let's stay with this, put with this artillery. We need flak closer. Stay over here. This is a bit risky. Look, there are all minefields all over here. Okay. What can we protect with our fighters again? What we have to protect? That's actually our cavalry over here. Okay. And then hope over here that we are not spotted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will go over here. Okay, I'm concerned because of this flak. Okay, do we have any more maybe auxiliary units or something? No, we don't. Okay, this is all what we have. Okay. That's it. Enemy fleet is approaching. Okay. Intelligence reports tell us that enemy's main quarter is located somewhere behind the Eastern Ghats Mountains. Okay, somewhere over here, right? Heavy cruiser, 3 stars. What's wrong with this submarine? Really? Come on, guys. What's the range? I mean, probably the same, yeah? More enemy ships are coming on. Alright. Fine. Enemy fighter is over there. This should not be a problem. We see fort is over there. Okay, fine. But now let's... I should have guessed. Unbelievable. Okay. We have change of plan. We are going to destroy a minefield over here. Okay, definitely. Let's see our Kratz, what they can tell us. Alright, we see that. Fine. Okay. Excellent hit by our Firefly. Good. Like to fire with this artillery, but I mean, we can maybe only use it over here. Okay, that's the... Can't protect it effectively. Yeah. Okay. Need to destroy this fighter. Okay, let's use Italian for this. That's fine. Almost fully suppressed, but I believe we don't have no one who can attack. No, we don't. Okay, here. A lot of... well, we need to destroy this, unfortunately. Our trains, they can't pass, so we'll need to move our engineers to destroy these minefields as well. Railway is mined. And we can use a lot of artillery fire, but I don't believe that's very effective. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Okay, let's see. It's easier over here. Yeah, we'll need to return. This is going better than I expected. Excellent, alright. Italians, and we also have German infantry, which we can move over here, and I think we are not spotted. We need to get rid of this bunker, yeah, that's obvious. Yeah, we have nobody who can attack this infantry. We have this Panther, but I don't believe that we can do anything about it. What about this fighter? Yeah, it's too far away, alright? And also our bombers are too far away. Okay, good. Let's see in this area. Okay, we move this Panther over here. cavalry can go there. Okay. This is fine, but now how can we move over here without expose ourselves? Oh, this tank. Okay, let's move. This is terrible territory. Let's try to clear this minefield. Okay, good. This artillery. Let's move over here, right? I think it's better to stay on this road than to move on to this swampy area, yeah? This tank, and we can actually, yeah, I mean, we can capture this airfield with our tank. Bersaglieri. If we go over here, I mean, that's nice, but maybe over here we can actually go. We are protected with a flak. Let's move from the river hex, just in case. Okay, they can see this infantry. Yeah, let's move fighter over here. Over here they can see a lot of things. Let's move our fighter over here. And let's over here move. They're not using bombers. I'm expecting a lot of their fighters, and they have 3 stars. Lot of enemy planes, huh? Yeah, over here at my place it's getting fortunately too late, so I will probably play just one more turn and then save. Wow. Alright, defense +1, alright. What do they have over here? Tempest and Typhoon. Yeah, maybe they will try to attack some of our ships. Let's see. Alright, over here now. Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay, can we assist with our ships? Over there. I think that would be useful. Okay. Now at least we can move without tanks more than... Okay, we attacked with this. Okay, engineers, huh? Hidden. Yeah. Yeah, moving Tiger into town hex is not a clever move. Okay, let's see over here first. Okay, fine. There's another, what is this? Tempest. Nice, Tempest is done. That's good. And if we send our Italian, good. Mosquito is destroyed as well. Fine. Let's see over here, what do we have? Okay, finally no more mines. Italians can't reach from this, huh? No, they can't, alright. Okay, good. These guys, they can. I think there is no point, okay? Fine. Okay. With this tank we know that this is empty. Okay, a lot of infantry in this in the jungle, huh? Okay. This is fine, but over here now we have a problem how and where we can deploy our tanks. I mean, that's a big problem, yeah. Need our infantry closer, but also we can't move our infantry without artilleries. Let's take this. We have enough tanks in this area. I hope so. Okay, Bersaglieri will take this. All right. We don't know what's over here. I mean, this is already a risky move, but I don't believe that anyone can move through jungle just like that. Yeah, okay, let's move just over here. We are not going to do that. Where can we move our tanks? Maybe, but yeah, first we need to scout. Maybe we could have some grouping area over here, or we could use maybe this area to advance. We can cross the river, so shall we move our bridge engineer to the north? Huh? Maybe we could, yeah. I think this would be a good idea. This is risky. I mean, we can protect with this artillery. But can this artillery protect... is this a Panther with a huge defense? Yeah, it is. Okay, then let's do it. Okay, maybe they will attack it defense with artillery plus 5 defense. I think this can work. Alright. Fine. What is ongoing over here? Okay, let's move our flak. This is now risky what we are doing. Very risky. But okay, we will. Our bomber. This is actually over here. Okay, Typhoon, huh? Right. It's a tactical bomber, huh? Fine, let's protect our bombers. Alright. Can't attack it, that's obvious. But now, okay, let's deploy our fighter over here. And I think this artillery is also the most exposed. Let's go over here, okay. And here we are not spotted, I'm counting on that. They're not using bombers, but I think that's fine. That's a big damage. I mean, okay, this worked, but I hope that we are not going to suffer any damage. Okay, but it didn't work that well. But okay, overall, not bad. We still don't know what's over here in this jungle. Okay, apparently they have a lot of infantry. We'll need to scout that. Yeah, okay, with this bomber, I think we will need this bomber also. Yeah. Now we are going to spend some prestige to repair this bomber. Can we destroy these fighters? Not very easily. Okay, so okay, what is this? Okay, Spitfire, and we have this one, and unfortunately this Tiger, yeah, suffered 2 damage, yeah, but okay. Probably repair is expensive, 70, yeah. Yeah, we will spend on some repairs, that's for sure. It's a last mission after all, so yeah. Now we need to clear these 2 units and proceed south to destroy. This cover is ideal for the jungle warfare, so we will use it over here, yeah. Probably assisted with the Brumbar, you know, with some this heavy artillery, yeah. And the rest will move south. Yeah, we have a rail over here, so 1 rail can follow, and 1 rail will go over here and follow this group. So basically this group will go over here, and then this area, and this group, let's say, go over here and check it out, this area, we'll see. Turn 4, okay, this is going to be, I believe, a longer mission, okay, it's not going to be a short scenario. Yeah. We have a solid number of infantry, so that's fine, and we need infantry. But here we have 4 infantries. Here again 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's good, yeah, to deal with enemy in the close range, like this jungle over here. Tanks are not very useful in this kind of terrain. Okay, we can get rid of this Typhoon in this turn, and I believe we can also destroy these 2 planes, which is again good. We are not going to confront these fighters, and I don't want to take any losses now. So we'll just pull back from here and repair our bomber, okay? That is going to be in the next video, and secure this one and approach this Surat, okay? Bridge engineer, where is the best crossing point? I believe it's somewhere over here, okay, for our tanks that we cross. And then see, you know, what's the defense. Maybe we can flank some defense on this side. There's much more open terrain on this side. So over here, we are going to cross. We need our infantry to help us. You know, it will take some time to deploy our forces. Krats are great because they have a great mobility, but other infantry is going to be much slower. Okay, that's all for 56 minutes. That's more than enough for the first part. Yeah, it's going to be interesting in the next one. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the part number 2. Yeah, bye bye.